Hello everyone, how are you? I'm Adam Keith and this is Love, Light and Joy Tarot. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't been here before, thank you for joining the family. And if you have been here, I'm glad my readings are resonating with you. So, a couple things. First, you do need a reading, a personalized reading. My email's below in the description box. You can find it there. And then I can send you, how it works and the fees, etc. The date for this one is, I had to think, I'm so distracted around. The date for this one is May 11th through the 17th. Yes, for the week of May 11th through the 17th. Everything is timestamped below for each particular sign. And for the weeklies, I do obviously the elements. And then for the monthlies, I do each individual sign separately. As far as gender of the cards, there is no gender in tarot, so you can be read as the queen or the king, doesn't matter upon your own sex. Time is fluid, so it could have already happened, will happen, or may not happen, because there's also a thing called free will that you and your person are both dealing with. So that as soon as you put different energies out, there's a different outcome. So do remember that you do control the future. You can't always necessarily control the things that happen to you, because some of those things that come from the universe are tests, and of course you're dealing with so many other people. But you can, sort of figure out how you're going to respond to something, and that does change the course of or the direction of your own particular life. So there is a thing called karma. You want to make sure you got good karma coming your way, not bad karma, because especially now everything's kind of accelerated. So let's continue. Also, don't forget there's five major planets going in retrograde over the now up over to the next few months. Including Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, Mercury, and Venus. So, and then we go into eclipse season during the summer. So there's gonna be a lot of shakeups, a lot of things happening. Things may be returning from your past, situations or people. There's gonna be a lot going on. But the good thing is if you've been doing your work and really trying to work on yourself and, taking the high road basically, you should pretty much and even there are bumps, you should pretty much smooth them over. If you haven't, if you really have been not living in your brightest, highest light at this time, well, start doing it now. Of course, you can always make changes. But, for those who are ignoring things, Saturn is a heavy teacher, and, people start getting their bad karma. And it's just really, the universe doesn't have you did this wrong, you did that. It's just energy, and all energy has to be balanced out. So do remember that, and this is about why we're doing this channel, is to remember to keep your energies high and to keep living in your highest vibration, okay? So let's get started, and can't wait. Ciao. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. How you doing, sweetheart? This is your May 11th to the 17th reading of 2020. So I've already been shuffling your cards, so we're just going to go into it, shall we? Let's begin. All right. First card we have is the High Priestess upright. The Princess of Cups in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Our overall running energy here is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Right? Excuse me, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry. So, interesting. Lots of reversals. Ace of Pentacles, there's a blockage here because this is the Ace of Commitment, for relationships, this is for finances, for career, but something's blocking this new potential. We do have the High Priestess here. This could be your energy. This is someone following their intuition. This is someone who observes, who talks about things only when there's a need to know, when the other person needs to know. It's about higher learning, but balancing of the yin and the yang. Beautiful sultry energy, but very to her himself. Also about higher learning. This could also keep secrets as well. This person can keep secrets. So, or you're just like, again, not divulging them. We have the Princess of Cups. Somebody's being blocked from coming with an offering of emotional support or love or something in that regard. It is a small offer. It's could be an immature person or a younger person because it is a princess. Yeah, this person is usually in the reverse. It's probably a little bit angry, not quite seeing eye to eye with things. Could be a little flighty. Then we have the Queen of Cups, who's also in reverse. This may be your energy because we have a King of Swords and a Queen. And this may be your energy, but this sometimes the Queen of Cups, like the King of Swords, can be in reverse. They can both be cold and distant to whoever the other person is that is no longer getting their attention. However, this person, again, the Queen in reverse, can be very fly off the handle, get very angry very quickly, be very disruptive, unbalanced. And then the same thing with the King of Swords here. Again, someone who is playing mind games and all kinds of trickery, usually with a lot of communication or words, kind of cutting people out of their lives and recklessly, that kind of thing. Then you have the Two of Pentacles here, which is all about balancing situations, money, career, could be people too. And then we have Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not able to walk away from what no longer serves them anymore emotionally. So let's get going. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Let's see here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so we have the World card. There is a beginning, there's a completion of a cycle here. There's a graduation of a cycle here. There is a new start, but something itself is blocking the Ace here. So why is that? That's what we need to find out, what's going on here. It could be that you're beginning a new cycle and the person you may be dealing with wants to be part of this new cycle as well, but they feel disconnected from it because obviously the King and the Queen here are both in reverse. They're not talking to each other at all. So that could be the reason why. Oh, and look, someone's avoiding a tower moment. Ta-da! Woo! All right, yeah. So it's funny, I believe how I feel this is that Scorpio, you're beginning a new cycle. I really feel like you're beginning a new cycle, right? And this person that you're dealing with wants a part of it. They're literally trying to avoid a tower moment. They want to come up to you because, and start this. But if they do relate their feelings to you, it becomes a tower moment for them. They're trying to avoid that. Maybe because they don't know how you're going to react. Maybe because they were ridiculously stupid in the long run, like they left you, or God knows what happened. We'll find out more as the cards come out. But, until then, let's just hold that. So, the High Priestess is here. What is our High Priestess doing? What is our High Priestess doing here? Oh, Judgment in the reverse. Someone wasn't waking up to their calling. Someone wasn't taking accountability. Someone wasn't recognizing what was really in front of them. But it looks like you did, like you taking the higher road here. Let's get one more card just to figure it out. Could be, again, the person you're dealing with. We'll see. Because I feel you healed. Ace of Wands on the reverse. Yes. Someone was not waking up to their calling. This person you were dealing with, This is a passionate new beginning, creative new beginning usually. Now again, this could be a romantic situation we're talking about, but it could also be a business situation or your family, etc. But this is, even for a business, this would have been maybe a new creative project you guys are working on. But someone wasn't waking up to the call, wasn't doing their part, wasn't bringing this ace to fruition in any sense or style of the word. So they weren't waking up to their to their abilities. You, on the other hand, have been healing yourself and have now become this beautiful high priestess, listening to your intuition. Hence why you are now starting a new cycle. Why you're being ready to begin this new cycle and going into it. And this person is kind of trying to avoid a tower moment because they realize kind of like that they fucked up. I mean, seriously. You do have the Princess of Cups here. So let's see. This would be the apology, which is not coming through right now. And avoiding the tower moment. Because, oh my God, that means they might have to admit that they might have been wrong. So let's see. Yep, they're holding on, feeling a little insecure here. Holding on, holding back. Not letting anything through. Let's get another card here. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're feeling defensive. So exactly. They're feeling defensive. They're feeling to defend their position. That's why they're avoiding this tower moment, even though they wanted this new beginning with you. It's ridiculous. I had to say this because I've been reading the cards for these energies. And if you're coming back to me, you're probably dealing with the same person. And trust me, went through my own breakup. I get it. It was tumultuous. It was awful. It was devastating. And, I found I have a new love in my life now, which I'm extremely happy about. So it will happen for you as well. But we need to get this energy out. And unfortunately, some of this needs to close because of it's still in the energy because the closure wasn't there. A lot of this is what this is about. Some of you will come back with these people or reunite in some way. A lot of you won't. A lot of you, it's going to be time to move on. Time for the new cycle to begin, the new loves, the new interests, the new careers, everything else that you're doing. It's like it speaks low vibrational energy if you're not willing. You have this desire, but are not willing to communicate it because of your friggin' ego and pride. All right, now we know why the Queen of Cups is reversed, because you are not paying them no mind, no how, and no way. Yeah, and there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. You are not giving them anything. You are not giving them any nurturing. You are not giving them any emotion. You stepped out of the building, babe. And they feel it too, because they're there. We got the King of Swords right next to you. Let's get one more card for you. Okay, we'll put it there then. King of Wands, that's it. Their energy. None of you are talking to each other. I'm sorry I had to laugh, but it's just like everyone's like reversed. There is no communication going on here whatsoever. Jesus. Okay, so King of Swords. All right, well, things are moving forward in spite of everything that's not being said, because you do have the World card, so you're moving on definitely. But this did fall over the King of Swords, so he's going to, or she's going to have to eventually say something. Yeah, 5. See, they've been trying to leave the situation. This is the 8 of Cups, and maybe they feel like it's. They see this is in the past, and now the Chariot is moving forward. I think they tried to leave the thought of you, like trying to avoid you. You can see, the King of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse. Problem is, it wasn't working. Now, there's a Two of Pentacles here right next to the King of Swords in reverse. There could have been third party here, or maybe they chose you, not another person, but maybe they chose their career or something over you. You never know. Or, I didn't see the Devil card pop out, so maybe, hopefully not. I hate the card, but it's like, it means that there's something, much more going on. But let's see what they're juggling here. Or you're juggling. They want to come in with the Knight of Wands here. This is, you got to be careful of this energy. Although this can be a very passionate energy, it doesn't always have to be a player. The way these cards are going, it kind of seems like it's probably a player. But this is someone who does want to come in passionately. So let's see. But see, that's the thing, is they're still juggling. Are they juggling the decision to come forward to you, or are they juggling somebody else? See, you know what I mentioned the devil? Did I not mention the devil? And there it is. Yeah, this person's a player. This person is a player. This person, no doubt, is juggling another person who they no doubt left you for. This person could also have addictions, could be self-sabotaging, could also be codependent. This could be a lot of things. It does not have to be just a third person on this one. Okay, let's see. And they're not able to move on. Remember, they tried here. You know, they wanted to move away from you. Oh, no, there's my light. Ooh, and then there was light. Yeah. Nope. The Eight of Cups literally popped out in the upright. They tried. They tried to leave you, tried to forget about you. They couldn't. They couldn't. Yeah, Scorpio, they just couldn't. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. 5, 6, 7 of Cups. They thought they had lots of options. They thought they had tremendous amount of options. You know, the grass was greener on the other side. But all those options, nothing in those cups but sand, dude. And now they kind of realize it because they cannot move away from you. Only problem is, I don't see them making any moves to come towards you at this point. Oh, they're thinking about it. They are. You're not paying them any mind. You're beginning a new cycle. You're beginning a new cycle. And I feel you're beginning a new cycle with this Eight of Pentacles. It's just that they're not going to be involved with it. So you're kind of like, you're looking maybe a new commitment. Maybe you already have something new in your life. But you're looking for new career, finances, whatever it is. It's happening for you. Somebody wasn't stepping up to the plate. And you're healing. You're following your intuition. You're not saying anything. Unless someone needs to know something, you ain't saying bull. So yeah, they're kind of a mess right now, especially with this devil card right here. Ooh, baby, I'm telling you. Let's see if we can get a final outcome here. Give me a final outcome for my dear Scorpios. All right, so with the Nine of Pentacles, they are not standing in their power, and nor do they want to be alone. This is someone who's just not, no direction, can't figure things out. It's just not good. The Hierophant in reverse, again, this could be a disconnection to you because they may feel that you're a soulmate. Maybe you were married or committed in some way, and there's a disconnect that from that. They're also not listening to their higher intuition. This is the male counterpart to the High Priestess. They're just, but they want an Ace of Cups. They want a new emotional beginning, or maybe they were looking for a new emotional beginning without you. It could have been that they didn't think that you were strong enough to also stand on your own, but you fooled them. So the Seven of Wands, like sort of giving up on something or letting the defenses down. Here's the King of Wands. Here they are. They're kind of wanting to go for something. So I think that they decided that they wanted this new emotional cup. They're going to let their defenses down eventually and go for it. King of Wands can still, you have to be careful with the King of Wands still. I mean, he's attractive, or they are attractive. He, her, really at this point. Attractive, energetic energy. Usually not a player at the king level, but still can be kind of flirtatious and whatnot. You know, as a sexy person. You never know. You still got to be like a little wary about this, especially since they're coming in with the Knight of Wands here. And there's a big, quick information, forward movement coming as soon as they get their shit together. As soon as they get into this movement of I'm the King of Wands, I'm going to go for it energy. They ain't moving. Remember, this is a future outcome. So again, it could be the week after. It could be, at the end of the month. We don't know. I don't think it's that far out. I don't think it's like 3 months or anything of that sort. But it's this week, kind of doubtful. Kind of doubtful that they'll do anything. It's maybe next week. Again, time is fluid and everybody's going to be different. But they're definitely going to come out. What concerns me is they still have this devil here. And this not being able to move on. It's just, it speaks of red flags all over the place. Scorpio is what I'm saying. Big ass red flags. All right, so let's get the three, like a little bit further outcome. Just 3 cards, please. 3 cards, universe, please. 3 cards. All right, we have the Emperor. So they're trying to come back and control the situation. Yeah, you see, again, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They are not wanting to be single, and they're not standing in their power, which is a contradiction to the Emperor. And we have the Death card. We have a change. We have a transformation here. It could be the actual end of this relationship, dead and gone. Oh my God, okay. The Spirit was just telling me, it's like, it could also, okay. Yeah, they're coming back as the Emperor. Let me see if I can get them up. They're coming back as the Emperor. It doesn't really matter on your particular sex. To try to control to try to control this, to control the outcome, the relationship, the whole bit. This usually means not someone standing in their power. However, the universe was just like, give me the thing saying, no, this is you. You are standing in your power. But this is meaning that you are not paying them any mind. You do not want anything to do with them. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. You are going about your merry way, which brings an end to this situation, to this whole thing. This is yours card too, Scorpio. Yeah, it was interesting because I usually that name, but the universe is like, no. This is you, but not wanting anything to do with them. I was like, oh, okay. So, let's get an Indigo. Oops. And there it is, allow love. Okay, that one wanted to fly out. This is, when people, again, and it's interesting that the Emperor came out on this, because when people try to restrict you and try to manipulate situations, and sometimes they do have your better interest at hand, because in society you have to live by certain rules, However, a lot of times you also need to be able to move freely on your own and go beyond that. So it's also knowing when that is true, when someone actually has your best interest at heart and when they don't. And this is one of those times. But still, even given that, you still need to allow love. And what that means, allow your heart to open to new love, and also to allow yourself to love this person. I don't mean a romantic way, but love this person as an individual, as another soul, as a part of the collective. We're all here playing our roles. To know what they taught you in the long run, the lessons that you learned from them, and the spiritual growth that you've gained. Because here you become this high priestess. So without them here, without this happening, you wouldn't have done that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to look at the bigger picture and allow the love. In other words, don't be angry and resentful. Take the higher road. They will get their justice if the universe so sees it, because it's just energy. It will have to be balanced out. So that is not up to you to decide. So just take the high road, and trust me, I know it can be very difficult. But do that, because this is really, you need to still allow love. You don't want your heart to be burdened by negativity or resentment. Okay? So, Scorpio, this is your reading. Hope it resonated. Please like, share, comment, hit the notification button. If you do need a personal reading, my email is below in the description box, and I will see you later. Hey Pisces, how you doing? This is your May 11th to the 17th reading for 2020, and we're just going to kind of get into it. So, we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Magician or the Starman in the upright. We have the Four of Swords in the upright. We have the Three of Cups in the upright. We have the Princess of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Your overall riding energy is the Wheel in reverse. Somebody sounds like they're getting their karmic due, or things are just not moving forward. So, and I see with the Seven of Swords here, that's not such a great energy. So, that's what the Wheel is. Now, the Seven of Swords is not one of my favorite cards. I hate this card. Seven of Swords is, this is in reverse, so somebody may be feeling guilty about the things that they did when the card was upright. Like deception, stealing, trying to get away with things, lying. They could also be trying to ghost, like hide themselves, or maybe re-strategizing, but I'm feeling they're feeling more guilty about maybe what had happened or what they did. We have the Starman, which is the Magician. So this person, you or the other person, is manifesting something. Having all the tools to do so. Someone is healing, meditating, pulling back, rethinking, re-strategizing, healing mind, body, soul, and spirit. And then we have the Three of Cups. Someone may want to come back and reunite in some way, have a little, go back at it. This could be circles of support from friends and family. This can also be, of course, celebrations. Now, this is also occasionally a third party card as well. That there's three people in the mix. Princess of Cups. This would normally be an apology of some sort. It is being withheld. So someone is probably a bit angry and upset and still not giving that apology, avoiding it. Or so like a little bit of an offer of emotional support. Could be a younger person, could be an age difference, could be an immature person. And then we have the Queen of Wands, who's a sultry, wonderful go-getter. She goes after what she wants. She's very passionate, creative, and inspirational. So I'm feeling that's probably your energy right there, Pisces. It is a fire energy, but it's just the energy that you're carrying. So the question is, why is the Wheel in reverse? It's why it's on everyone's lips. Let's see. Why is the Wheel in reverse? We have the Seven of Cups. Well, someone thought they had a lot of options, or thinks they have a lot of options, or maybe they do have lots of options. It could be also a card of illusions and delusions, of trickery as well, especially since it's right by the Seven of Cups. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see if we get more card. Seven of Cups, please. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Someone is not able to move on to calmer waters or move away from the situation. And that's why I feel like the wheel has stopped. It's not moving because somebody can't move on to the next cycle. But somebody else has options. I feel you're the one that has options, my dear Pisces. Again, take the roles as a reverse. You have options, but this other person can't move on without you in some capacity, whether it's be romantic or business or whatever. Can't move on. Having a hard time. Hence why their wheel is stopping. But however, it could also mean that they are actually getting bit in the ass by karma right now. By that karmic wheel. So, and of course we have the Seven of Swords right next to it. So, that's certainly understandable if that's the case. Now, tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords universe. Tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords here. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, a blockage here. This would be a wonderful ace to have for career, finances, for commitments, for relationships. And it's being blocked. Somebody wants it, but it's being blocked probably because of the guilt that one has. So let's get another card here. We have the Four of Pentacles, excuse me, in the reverse. Not tired, I have asthma, and when I talk a lot, sometimes I forget to breathe. Yeah, it's all good. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's letting their insecurities go about this. They're kind of slowly letting it go. They kind of want a new start, but they're feeling guilty about this, about what they did. You or them is trying to manifest this. Let's see who's manifesting. Yeah, this is getting over fears and doubts and things, secrets may be exposed, that kind of thing. Things that were hidden. So maybe they're trying to manifest you back in their life. They're trying to get over their fears. Yeah, okay, here they are, the King of Cups in reverse. You're in the upright with the Queen of Wands here, which is why they feel you have choices with the Seven of Cups. They're coming in with a lot of emotional baggage. They may have withdrawn their emotions from you too. But this is a person that could also get very angry very quickly, fly off the handle, that kind of thing. Be spiteful. But they're trying to manifest. I don't think this is you manifest. I think they're trying to manifest you back in. Because we have the Four of Swords. Someone is healing. Oops, way too many cards. Someone is healing. Yeah, I think they're healing, they're re-strategizing, they're trying to manifest you back in their life. They're spying on you, they're spying on your social media pages, they may be asking friends about you, they may be driving by your home, who knows, binoculars, I don't know, it's creepy. But anyway, they're spying. Let's get another card. Ooh, someone's manipulating something. This is the Magician in reverse. Not good. Here they're trying to manifest. I think maybe before they were manipulating the situation. I hope they're not still trying to do that now. It would have come up, the Starman would have come up in the reverse if that was the case. But I think in the past they were manipulating situations. Really, and also using this King of Cups here to manipulate your emotions. Because he's in the reverse. I think this is going to be exposed. I think you're going to find out about it. Yeah, just not cool. Not cool. Three of Cups. What about the Three of Cups? Tell me about the Three of Cups here. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is about them not standing in their power, about not wanting to be single. They're kind of a little confused, I guess. Let's get one more cup here. One more card. I don't even know why I couldn't think of that name. Okay, this is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So they're getting over all this heartbreak. Ten of Swords, when Ten of Swords is here, whether it be upside down or not, this is about, there was major heartbreak. You already got the Seven of Swords. There was lying, cheating, deceiving, stealing, God only knows what. But it's like getting over it. And they're kind of finding that they're not well in their own, sitting in their own power. They're not sitting in their power. That's the problem. The Nine of Pentacles is reversed. I feel because there is probably a third party here. I don't feel, they may still want to get back together with you. I think this is what it is, maybe. So it could be a third party for some. But then again, it's right next to it, we have the Princess of Cups, but she's in reverse. It's like somebody's not willing to, they're not willing to give that apology, even though they're trying to manifest. It's really a bizarre thing. Yeah, the Chariot's not moving anywhere for this because they're not moving forward. So how do they think the Chariot's going to move? I think maybe they do want you back to a certain capacity, but then they also realize that you have options, and you may already have somebody else, because you're looking all really great there as the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they kind of feel they lost their soulmate, their chance, their destiny. They really felt like, now looking back at it, that you were part of that destiny. That's the Sun card in reverse. They feel isolated from you in that way. Oof. Queen of Wands, baby. Queen of Wands. Give me one for the Queen of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Let me get one more card because that's a brand new, passionate beginning. Trying to avoid a tower moment. Okay, this card's been coming up a lot too. They want a new start with you. They want a new start with you. They do. You see, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is an upright, because they know they fucked up the commitment here. But they see you may even be getting on your own new start right now. But they're trying to avoid a tower moment because they don't want to come and tell you what they want from you. Even though they're trying to manifest it. It's like kind of this bizarre energy. It's like, are you trying to manifest it or not manifest it? You know, although this Starman here could be you manifesting your own energy out. It's just weird because maybe you realize this person was just manipulating emotionally, and the secrets were let out, and you decided to move on, and that's why you're the Queen of Wands now. So that's definitely a read on it. Still, the end result is you going on your own, them still not, knowing how to approach you about coming back, about starting this, because like their wheel is just is not going forward. They're not able to leave the situation. They know you have lots of options. They're spying on you. They're trying to re-strategize. There was definitely manipulation in the past. And they feel like they kind of lost their destiny. Like but that's their own fault. I mean, they're not even willing yet to come forward. They're trying to avoid a tower moment. And that just tells me that this person's got a lot of pride and ego. Because it's very low vibrational energy. You're not, you feel a certain way about someone, you're spying on them, but you're not, you can't come face to face with somebody. It's like, that to me does not speak of energy I want to be hanging around. I'm just saying. I don't know about you, but let's just get a final outcome. We have the Sacred Clam. That's the Fool, a new start. Five of Pentacles, getting over abandonment. The Death card, trying to avoid an ending or a transformation. The Justice card, not taking responsibility for one's actions, but justice will be served no matter what. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Someone's keeping themselves up at night. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. And the High Priestess, someone, and which is probably you, the High Priestess, sitting pretty, not saying a word, observing, but only saying something when needed, because they want a new start. They're trying to get over the abandonment of being left out from you, because you're starting a new phase. But they're trying to stop this ending from happening. They're not taking responsibility for their actions either. It's keeping them up at night. And I feel this is your energy. I mean, they could be finally following their intuition, but I don't really feel that, because if they were, a lot of these cards would be changed right now. I feel this is you sitting pretty in your own energy. Let's get 3 more cards for another overall. 3 more cards, please. All right, we have the Emperor. We have the Empress. We have a pair, people. We have a pair. And the Juggling. Interesting, 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 interesting. There's definitely a soulmate connection. Could be twin flames. But someone is still juggling. Did we get any other we have the 3 of Cups. Third party. Third party. I feel like this Emperor and Empress should be together, right? I mean, that would make sense if this is you. However, I almost feel like I need to pull another card. I feel like somebody's kind of in between them. Someone refused the cup and now wants to give the cup. Talk to me. Is there a third person involved here? Is there another person? What's going on here? Yeah, okay. There's another person here. It's still the Ace of Cups, too. This could be another person. This could have been the person that was manipulating the situation. Because remember, I told you there's a Three of Cups here. There was definitely deceit. There was a third person, no doubt. But this person, I don't know if this is you, I hope not Pisces, but somebody else standing between you and your partner, your counterpartner. And your counterpartner, your Emperor here, whether you're a man or woman does not matter, is doesn't know what to do, is juggling this person because they wants to come back to you and they're ready to give the cup, but something's going on. This third person is hindering that. I can feel it. Let's get an oracle card. We have nature. Let's probably just get out in nature would be the best thing. Nature. 33. As an indigo, you're extremely sensitive and you can unknowingly absorb negative energy, which then affects you and those around you negatively. This limits your understanding of your amazing life purpose, so the angels ask you to step away temporarily and spend time in nature connecting with the beautiful planet. It's time for you to explore the world outside your home and workplace. You are so much more than what you experience in your normal daily life. Allowing yourself to be immersed in the Earth's energy can be a healing and cleansing experience that will help you ground yourself and release that which no longer serves you. So that is definitely the advice here, is to release what no longer serves you. Yeah, because this energy, what's going on here, it ain't good. It ain't good. Yeah. So I think it's just kind of time to release it, you know. All right, Pisces, I hope it resonated. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. And if you need a personal reading, hit my email below on the description box. I'll talk to you later. Ciao. Hey Cancer, how you doing, sir? This is your May 11th to 17th reading of 2020. So let's get started, shall we? I hope you're doing all well. We have the Death upright. We have the Seven of Wands upright. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands upright. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. And we have the Five of Wands in reverse. All right. Overall energy, the Nine of Wands. This has been a struggle. This has been having to get up every day, every morning, and continue forward. This was not easy. There were lots of lessons. There were lots of things here. You're as exhausting as tired. You're almost at the Ten of Wands, though. You're almost at completion. You're getting there. But this has been tough. You do have the Death card here. Now, the Death card does symbolize endings, new beginnings. It also transformations. It's one of my favorite cards of the deck. That and the Sun. We have the Seven of Wands. Somebody's on the defensive or having to defend themselves, protect themselves in some way. Not giving up. Again, very similar energy to the Nine of Wands here. Ten of Pentacles. Someone is disconnected from their Ten of Pentacles, which means their dynastic wealth, building abundance, having everything materialistically they want, and with commitments. So it'd be like, you and a partner having, the house, the dog, the kids, and everything else you want to go with it. So we have Four of Wands here. This is building foundations. This is also weddings. This could be soulmates. This is also celebrating milestones. This is also engagements. So good card to have. Four of Cups. Someone is willing to give the cup now. Wants to give the cup. And hopefully someone accepts it, but we'll see. And then we have Five of Wands. Someone is getting over the internal conflict or external conflict, getting over fights that you guys may have had, or they also sense some competition coming their way. In other words, competitions that you may already be putting yourself out there for another job, for another lover, for whatever it may be that you're searching for. So we do have the Nine of Wands here. Only one card, please. Let's see what the Nine of Wands has to give us. Five of Wands in reverse again. We already had it here. We're getting it again. So yeah, someone may feel there's competition. Someone may be getting over conflict. This has been a difficult road. Definitely, Cancer. Let's get one more card for the Five of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. So again, we have the card here too. Someone's on the defensive. Someone is holding their ground. It's interesting that someone is not giving up. Let's just put it that way. Either be you or somebody else is just not going. They're like kind of holding their own here in the face of adversity. But there is a transformation happening. There's a death happening, basically. Sorry, too many cards all over the place. Okay. So let's see. Just give me one for the death card. Would be great. Okay, that one really wanted to come out, but I will take one from the top as well. The Knave of Wands. Somebody is coming forward with something to communicate some kind of passion, creative idea. It could be very small. It could be an immature person. It could be a younger person. But there are like the wish fulfillment. This is their wish fulfillment. But there's a transformation over here. There could have been an ending. Or maybe it's you after a transformation, like you've been through all these tests and grief and everything else, and it's kind of like you transformed. You become someone stronger, and now you're kind of venturing out with new creative ideas and finding your wish fulfillment. That's kind of how I feel about this right now. But we'll get more cards and we'll kind of play it out. Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands. You have again, still that defensive energy. I'm not giving up kind of energy. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Someone's feeling very restless right now. Aren't we all, though? I mean, we're fucking quarantine and everything else. I guess we're all a little restless. Three of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse, so it's going alone. Like you're going this alone. You're going whatever is happening. You're going alone. You're doing it yourself. Not working with anybody at this point. Feeling restless, like you're ready to move on it. You're ready to go. And you're holding your ground, like you're ready. I feel like this sort of this sense of like, I'm gonna keep doing this. Like I'm transforming, like I wanna do this. I want this transition to happen. I want my Nine of Cups, my wish fulfillment. Yeah, I just feel, about this, Now, there's a blockage with the 10 of Pentacles here. So let's see what's going on with us. Oh, we have the Lover's card. Okay. So maybe you're disassociated with your partner, your soulmate, your lover, the person you're committed to. Something happened and you're no longer together. So it kind of blocked you from this 10 of Pentacles, at least in the meantime. But you're like ready to go it alone. Oh, sorry. We have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is moving on. You've moved on from what no longer was serving you. And apparently it was this connection that was no longer working for you. You decided to move on from it. Or they did, but still, then it threw this 10 of Pentacles off. Now you do have the 4 of Wands, building new foundations, etc. I just saw the victory card underneath. There you go. You're looking for a victory. Absolutely. You are looking for a victory. Let's see what this 4 of Wands is all about. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Either you've chose something or you just, like, you're not even paying attention to what that would be. You're just like, let's just go one more card because I like it. And there it is. Yeah, it's the Strength card. It's like having the strength to move on. It's like you're looking for this foundation. You're looking for this to build this foundation again. A solid foundation, maybe with somebody new. You know? Four of Cups. Let's see what the 4 of Cups is. Somebody missed the boat on the 4 of Cups here, but now somebody is like willing to extend that cup, like is really wanting to extend that cup now. Yeah, and there's going to be communication forward. There's the 8 of Wands there, which means forward communication, forward movement. And then we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, which is so fucking bizarre. Before there was no communication. Like things were not moving forward, but now things are going to move forward. And somebody wants to give this cup. Your reading is very unusual. Like it's been very different than the rest of them, which is interesting. Someone wasn't telling the truth. Someone was deceitful. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone who was telling half-truths, someone wasn't being truthful, someone was lying, deceits, which no doubt caused conflicts, which you're basically getting over that now. I can see that, but like there was an ending here. Definitely was an ending with the death card, the death card here. And there's the King of Cups. It looks like your King of Cups was lying to you, whoever that is, which made this whole, which has got to be your soulmate or somebody, which created all this conflict. You know, but there was an ending. You're venturing out on your own. I just feel like you're venturing on your own. You're getting restless. You're looking for your 9 of Cups. You want to build new foundations. There may be new information coming in for you. Maybe you're getting another cup. Maybe you may be looking for somebody new. Or somebody new may be interested in you. I think this whole quarantine has also got everybody restless, of course, but you're feeling it very acutely, I feel. Like, you're just, like, I feel like an energy of being hyped up here. You know, just sort of like, okay, like, let's move. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to start building. The 4 of Pentacles right now to me is also kind of like saying, which it doesn't normally, but it is about building foundations. It's almost to me like you're going back to school for something, like you're learning something new, you want to build on it, you're building on this foundation to build up something for you that's magnificent or majestic later in life. Like, I just feel like you're really taking your future very seriously right now. And it could be with another partner, it could be with your career, but I do sense this kind of restlessness that you want to move on, especially in leaving all this kind of deceit and conflict behind, you know? Especially what apparently was either a lover or maybe a contract or a business partner or something didn't go well because you had to leave it in the past. And that brought this, of course, this ending. Interesting read. So let's get a final outcome. Queen of Swords rather, that's you. Taking no prisoners, like more analytical, more thing. That's a very similar energy here. I feel like it's in the mind, like let's work, let's do, let's get. Because the Queen of Swords is also about information. So if you're learning something, it's about information coming in, like processing. Four of Pentacles, holding on to things, holding on to your security, holding on to, there's sort of a sense of like, I need to hold on to what I have, maybe financially, and as you want to grow it as well, you want this Four of Wands to sort of grow. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is in reverse right now. You did take a hit on the emotional front. And there's like this blockage. Yeah, there's Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. There's going to be an equal give and take. I think you're going to get your reciprocity. Three of Swords, yeah, you're coming out of a heartbreak. You're letting that go. That's why this Ace of Cups is in reverse. You had this Ace of Cups, you were feeling insecure. In the Queen of Swords is very much about that energy of, I was burned, I'm not doing it again, I'm not taking any prisoners, I'm not listening to any bullshit. And you're looking for even give and take. And you're dropping this Ten of Wands, this burden that was with you, you're getting over the healing, getting over the heartbreak, you're healing, you're letting it go. I just feel like you're going alone here. I feel you're going solo. I feel like you're just, boom, get me out of this kind of energy. It's like, it's really hyped up. Wow, Cancer. You need to leave a comment. So let's see. Get three more cards. Avoiding a tower moment. Interesting. Justice is coming in too. Wow. Two major arcana. Three major arcanas. The Devil in reverse. Whoa, what is going on, Cancer? Now, wondering, I feel like there's weird hyped up energy. Whoa, okay. Cancer, what are you trying to avoid? Because I feel this is you. I don't feel like this is your other person. I feel like you're trying to avoid a tower moment. Releasing a devil. Justice is coming in. Oof, those are like, you got some major arcana here, especially with the Death card too. Wow, what is going on, Cancer? Jesus. I'm gonna have to pull a couple more cards because I'm like, not what I was expecting. Your reading has been very different from anyone else's I read so far. And you're the 9th reading? Yeah, you're the 9th reading. Wow. Okay, so kind of avoiding a tower moment here. I'm assuming it's you because right now it all feels like your energy. There's justice coming in. So if you were done wrong, which I feel how much you were because of the conflict, is that you're getting your due justice. Whether this be a legal battle, whether it be a divorce or something, you're getting your due. Now the Devil is in reverse. This is releasing toxicities, demons. This is releasing bad habits. It could be addictions, could have been drugs, alcohol, sex, could have been a third party, could be bad situations. It could be self-sabotage that you're releasing, codependency that you're releasing from this King of Cups. So it's like you're kind of moving forward quickly to try to get out of this moment. Let me just get one for the Tower. What is the Tower all about here in reverse? All right, so we got the Nine of Wands, again, this time in reverse, wanting to work on something. get one for the Justice. Oh my God. Justice, injustice. I don't know what this is, but someone's getting their justice. The scales are going to be balanced one way or the other. Justice falling upon justice. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the Hangman. You got like, do you know how many major arcana cards you just got? Like, there's 5 right here, and then the Death card is like another one. Unreal. I mean, you had the Strength card too. I mean, you had a lot of, like, just in this grouping of all these major arcana, this is big picture stuff. This is like destined stuff that was happening. The Hangman is about being patient, but it also is about looking at things in a different way, and it is right below the Devil. So releasing these demons, you had to, or they had to, look at things in a different way to realize, it's like kind of a spiritual awakening as well, to release the toxicities that are no longer serving you. And this is what this card represents, about looking at things differently. Spirit wants you to look at things differently. So it is kind of an awakening. I feel like you're almost going deep night of the soul here, dark night of the soul rather. Yeah. I feel like dark night of the soul. It's like, what has me perplexed is this Tower in reverse. Wow. Like, I get the others, and this is the Justice is coming in no matter what. I don't know if it's you or them that is releasing the toxicities, but I have a funny feeling it's you. Like, you're releasing, could be your ex, about like sort of this codependency by now finally viewing things differently. I feel this is a very dark night of the soul kind of energy going on here. It's wow. Not what I was expecting at all, Cancer. This is like, this reading is like, wow. Let's get one more for the 9 of Wands. 5 of Swords. There was, there was mind games were played. Conflict was had. Maybe you're trying to avoid this Tower moment that maybe you have to recognize. You know, you have to work on it. Maybe there was just too many mind games and somebody, you were playing them, they were playing them. This is mind control. This is conflict. This is choosing words that can be very upsetting to another person, triggers, you know? And I don't know if this is you, where you're trying to avoid a Tower moment right now, because I feel like your energy is like this. And you're trying to avoid this Tower moment, which is most likely it is going to happen. Because you got Justice right there twice. And then you're going to have to, if you haven't already, is understanding that you have to release these devils, whether it be this person, whether it be addiction, whatever it was, or is. This is intense, Cancer. This is really intense. Yeah, I don't know if this was them or you. And this may be what you're running away from, like what you feel this anxiousness about what this person is. But this person is not coming up as a reverse King of Cups. This person's coming up regular. Like, this is a balanced person. So even though there was lies here, I don't know who was telling the lies or the deception, because he's not in reverse. So it's a little confusing on that way to me. So only you know what this is concerning. But this Tower is going to fall, babe. One way or the other. This end is happening. Yeah, you don't get Justice card twice, and then so you're gonna have to leave me a comment. I hope this resonated with you, because this is wow. Please let me know what it means to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you do need a personal reading, I am definitely here. My email's below in the description box. So, we're going to get a real quick Oracle card. It might help sort things out a little. Can I get one Oracle card for Cancer, please? Oh my God. Pray. You got pray. Can I have one more? And your divine purpose. Oh my God. Okay, Cancer, you're going through like a dark night of the soul. If this isn't you going through it, your other person is. But I think this is you going through a dark night of the soul. It's a lot of heavy, restless energy thing going on here. The angels want you to pray. Pray to them, pray to the universe for strength, for endurance, for help, for releasing things, for accepting the things that you cannot change, to find your true divine path. And that's where they're trying to put you on, your divine path right here. Your divine purpose. That's where they're trying to put you. That's why this is all going on. You have a divine mission and you need to be doing it. They're listening. So please ask them for help. Woo! Cancer. Wow. All right. Well, I will see you next week. All right. I will talk to you later. Ciao.